Hi guys, and welcome back to the Redstone world. My name is Dread Chronic. This video, I said next episode we were going to be decorating inside the mech suit. We're not going to do that. This is going to be a weird video compared to the normal Redstone Creations videos. But guess what? Snapshots have come out. So we are on a snapshot now. We are on 15W31C. And I'm just going to show you guys what the snapshot is about, everything, go through some ideas that I have for some of the stuff. And so we're not going to be doing much redstone. We're not going to be doing pretty much any redstone. We're just going to go over stuff. There's a lot of stuff to go over in this snapshot. It's freaking amazing. And they said that there's some stuff that they haven't released in the actual snapshots that's going to be in the full version. So that's, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. It looks amazing so far. I do have some issues with it though, but I'll go over those in a second. But here we go. Okay, so first of all, the biggest thing, this is going to be the combat update. The 1.9 is going to be the combat update. So there's a lot of combat stuff, as you would have guessed, which is why I have all these in my inventory. There's a lot of different arrows, as you see right here. But I just took out the ones that would be most useful for battle. Because like there's some, like there's one for each potion effect. So there's one for regeneration, one for leaping, one for speed. Those don't really make sense to shoot at enemies. None of those. But these ones wouldn't make sense. So slowness, you want to slow down your enemy, make sure that they can't reach you that quickly. You want to harm them, so that'll do extra damage along with the arrow. That'll poison them along with the arrow. That'll weaken them along with the arrow. So you can make them be slower. You can make them be poisoned. You can make them be weaker. It's really awesome. Then you got the spectral arrow, which is the only one with an actual kind of good. What would you call it? Picture, I guess, and good image. The other ones don't look that great. They're kind of bad looking, I think, but they might change. They'll probably change as the snapshots keep going out. But the spectral arrow is the coolest freaking arrow. So with this, you also got dual wielding, which is one thing I want to talk about. So that you can press F, and it'll go right there. Also, if you go into your inventory, it's right here on the side. It's like a shield slot, which makes me think they're going to come up with shields, which is really freaking awesome. Now, the one thing that I do not like about the dual wielding is it doesn't really work well with swords. So if you dual wield a sword and you try to hit with it, nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens. I wish that it really changed combat up a lot if you could dual wield swords, but like instead of being like if you were in survival games or something and you had two swords, it'd be kind of OP. So I think what they should do is if you have another sword, it basically takes like maybe a third of that entire sword's what it would do and adds it to that, so it's not too OP, but it still gives you an advantage. I think that would be cool, whatever is in the other slot. So not like the full 7 attack damage, so you wouldn't be doing 14, you'd be doing like 8 or 9 instead of 7, which would still be better, but it wouldn't be too OP, so people could still kill you, so it wouldn't ruin the balancing of like Hunger Games or anything. But that's one of the issues that I have is the swords. They don't really do anything when they're in the other slot. And with swords, since they have a right-click ability, you can't use anything that's in the other slot that has a right-click ability, like a splash potion of healing. Which is why, in this snapshot, axes are the best weapons in the game, because right now axes are the best weapon in the game because you can hit stuff and you can use the right click ability of whatever's in that slot. Now I know what you're thinking, maybe you could put a bow in that slot. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. That's another issue that I have with this, but they'll probably get that sorted out. But that'd be really awesome if you could go in with like an axe and you have a bow as well. That'd be pretty cool. You wouldn't even have to switch. You'd just be hitting stuff and then shoot them, hit stuff, shoot them, hit stuff. Be freaking amazing. So that's one of the biggest issues. Those are two of the biggest issues with the swords and with the bow in the right slot or the left slot. And you can switch in the settings. You can switch to be left-handed or right-handed. So that'll switch your dominant hand. So if I was left-handed, the potion would be in the right hand, and the left hand would be the one doing all the swinging and the block breaking and everything. But as you can see, it's pretty useful. So the axes, you can be hitting stuff. You have a potion of healing. You get hit, you go like that, boom. Don't even have to switch or anything. You go like that, instantly and keep hitting. You won't even have to switch blocks. It's amazing. It's really freaking cool. Okay, so I went over those. Now let's get into the bow stuff. So the spectral arrow. As you can figure out, the arrow slowness, I kind of went over this. Arrow of harming, arrow of poison, and arrow of weakness. They pretty much do the same thing. So if we go into survival, we go like this. We hit ourselves with the spectral arrow. So it goes with whatever arrow is closest. So then if I move all this, actually I think we hit ourselves with the normal arrow. If I do all this, we're going to hit ourselves with the slowness. So you can see. Oops. Oh, I'm going to have to pick that back up. Okay. We're going to have to go like that. And you'll see right on the right side of the screen, now it shows up with your potion effect over here, which is really freaking cool on the right side of the screen. So you can see we have slowness. We have slowness for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now let's hit ourselves potion of harming. This should do a little bit more than a normal arrow. If I would have shot it right. Yeah! That wasn't even pulled back all the way, and it did 3 hearts of damage, so it does a little bit more than normal arrow. And then we got potion of, or arrow of poison, which is used by the potion of poison. I don't really know how to make these arrows yet. They haven't really released crafting recipes or anything. So, but since we're in the creative world, the redstone world, we're just going to mess around with them. So, arrow of poison. As you would expect, I will miss. Yeah, poisons you for about 45 seconds. And then we got the arrow of weakness. Gives you weakness for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And you see all the potion effects stack up from left to right. For the left, on the right side of the screen, the leftmost one is the latest one, and the most recent one is on the right. So that's really cool that they added that. So it shows up like a little display on the side, because that is really useful. Okay, now let's go over let's go to effects. Let's clear our effect. Let's put 3 Fs in effect, just because you never know. Okay, there we go. So let's get out let's go back to game mode 1. Let's get a cow, because we are in, if you haven't noticed, actually we could just change it. We are in peaceful, because didn't want to be hit with mobs or anything. Okay, so let's get a zombie. Let's get a zombie. Spectral arrow. Watch this. This is amazing. Okay, put a zombie in here. Imagine he's right there. You're out here. Okay, you're out here. You can't see him through the wall right there, so you don't know where he's at. So you could go like this. Boom. Look at that. Outlines him. See him through walls. You can see him through walls. I don't know how far away you can see him. Let's see. Let's see how far away it goes. And it only lasts for a couple seconds. Yeah, that far. As you see, it only lasted a couple of seconds, but that is really useful. It could really change the game as far as PvP combat would be. I mean, look at that. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. So you could do that. You basically tag somebody, go like this. You could see them as they're coming around the corner and kill them. It'd be pretty crazy. That's pretty awesome. Okay, you're gonna die. There you go. You're dead. Okay, and then the big part of this entire update. So let's get some harming, some arrows of harming, because I think they'd be the most useful. Or I wonder, I think harming does more damage. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So this is a normal arrow. Does a half. Harming arrow? Yeah, does 3. That does 6 times as much. 6 times as much, but that's only pulled back, so that does an extra 2.5 hearts on top of whatever. So let's get the harming arrows, because they are going to be the most useful. And let's go into the end. Yeah, that's right. We're going into the end, because the end is a very cool place now. So let's do this. Okay. So we spawn on this platform. We got... Ooh, this is where I died earlier, because I wanted to test to make sure the end worked. And so I killed myself, and I forgot I didn't have keep inventory on. Okay. Actually, we don't need any of this. Could have just left it there. You got to see one of those new blocks out there. So I'll go over that in a second here. One of the new blocks is... Oop, there we go. And... Boom! Endstone bricks. Now, they haven't added endstone, really anything else. As you see, there's only endstone bricks and normal endstone. But I think they're going to add slabs and stairs. But that is really cool because that'll make some really cool builds, I think. Because that's really like the only kind of off-whitish block that we have in the game. Okay, so the Ender Dragon fight has changed. As you see, the pillars are no longer all over the place. They are in a circle. They're in a complete circle with the portal that will open up once you kill the dragon in the middle. Also, some of the pillars, the things have all these cages around them, so you can no longer just keep shooting from the ground. You'll actually have to pillar up. You'll actually have to ladder up, do something. So it's going to be the dragon has become a lot harder to kill by one person because you're going to have to pillar up, which means the dragon is going to be chasing you the entire time you're pillaring up, which is going to make it a lot tougher to fight the dragon. But I think that's really cool, and I like the look of this, how it's all like surrounding it and everything. That's really freaking awesome. So let's kill some of these things. Let's actually go in here. Let's just hit them all and kill the dragon, and I'll show you the next cool thing. So let's do this. Over here, boom, boom. And in this update, which they're going to change how it works, but right now you just have to make a creeper face out of blocks, out of clay, I think. You can actually respawn the dragon, so you can find him more than once. But I don't think you can get more than one dragon egg. And as you can see, he just hovered, or she just hovered. She just hovered over this, and that is because, oops, whoops, don't do that. That is because she has new attacks and everything. So let's actually get an apple. Get an apple. Get a lot of apples because I'm going to need them. I'm going to fight her because I just want to show you the new attacks that she has. So let's do this. I should have got me some armor. Let's actually go into, nope. Let's get some armor. So let's get some diamond armor. Let's go ahead and do that, that, and that. And let's go pick those up. Go in here. Do all that. Look at that. Okay. So she's kind of hovering right now. So I don't think she notices us until we shoot her. I think now she knows we're here. Hopefully. Let me change. Maybe if I change the difficulty, difficulty to normal. There you go. Maybe that'll work. Maybe we'll see some of her new attacks. Okay, here she comes. Okay, she comes, and then she does this. She's there. Yeah, fire breath. She has fire breath now. That is so cool. She will also shoot a fireball at you if you're too far away sometimes. Yeah, look at that. She'll just stay there, shoot fire breath. That fire breath hurts a lot. Okay, 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 come on. Okay, I love these arrows. These arrows are really cool. Okay. Okay. How long? I wish the GUI that shows you that you have the things, I wish it kind of flashed just for a second to see how much of each thing you have left. How much of each effect. Okay, there she goes, doing the fire breath. The AI changed a lot, as you can see. It's still not that smart, as you can see, because it's not really... It can be fooled pretty easily. See, it's not even shooting at me, so they might change that up, but I think, so far, it's freaking amazing. It's amazing. Okay, okay, here she goes. Okay, come on. Come and get me. Come and get me. Come and get me, okay. Okay, she's flying like normally. Let's see if I can get her to do a fireball. See if I can get her to do a fireball. I've never actually seen her do it. I just know that she can. Because people have said about it on like Reddit and stuff, but never actually saw her do it. Come on. You can do it. Fireball. Fireball me. Come on. Okay. Fireball. 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 Nope. Okay. She doesn't want to do it. Okay. So, let me just go into game mode 1. Let's go ahead and enchant, get an enchantment table. I just get a, where is it? Power 5, so we can just get this over with a lot quicker. Let's get in power 5, and let's get an anvil. Anvil. Let's place this down, just so we can get this fight over with a lot quicker. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna eat this just for the regeneration, or not the regeneration, the hunger. Whoa, okay, she hit you back, okay. Here comes that fire breath. She's getting hit a lot, wow. This actually makes it easier for her to kill once you get all the towers, and she does this. Actually makes you a lot easier to kill because you get a lot of shots off. They might have to change some of that so that the maybe the fire breath goes longer or something, because it's really easy to dodge. It's way too easy to dodge. Yeah, there we go. Killed her. Killed her. Okay. Now we get to see the cool stuff. Okay, so you see this. This didn't change. Let's get that. Let's get all that XP. Get that beautiful XP. Get it. Get it. What are we going to get to? 58, 61, 64, 66. Okay. Now, a couple things you'll notice. The portal is now here. The Ender Dragon Egg is now here. And look at that. There's something off in the distance. What is that? What is that? We're going to go see. So there's nothing really new with the Ender Dragon Egg. They said they were going to change something with that. Still waiting for that. There's really nothing new about that. But there's this. There's this. So there's this. It's surrounded by bedrock. You can't really get inside of it. How you actually get into it. It's a portal, by the way. How you actually get into it is you throw an Ender Pearl in it. You can also throw Ender Pearls in creative mode now. That's a new change that they added. And look at this. Look at this. Yes, the end is now a full dimension. A full dimension, not a island. It's a full dimension of islands. And it has these things that are really cool. They break like that, kind of like cactus, but way cooler. And they are called chorus plants, I think. I think they're called chorus plants. They give you chorus fruit. If you eat chorus fruit, you will, here, actually, I'll just show you. If you eat chorus fruit, you'll teleport, just like an Enderman. And a teleport is randomly, you can't control it. It just teleports you randomly around. You can't really control any of it, but it is kind of a cool effect. So you get chorus fruit. What can you do with chorus fruit? Well, you can, if we go ahead and put it in a furnace, we go like this, boom, and furnace, chorus fruit, and let's just get some wood. Put it in there. You put the chorus fruit in there, and these trees you can actually grow, by the way. I think from chorus fruit, I don't really know how to grow them. I just know that you can grow them. You get popped chorus fruit, and you use the popped chorus fruit, put it in a crafting table, like this. Put the popped chorus fruit in a crafting table, like that, and you get purple block. I don't really like the name of that, but it is a really cool block. It's purple, which makes it awesome. It's purple block, and then you can make it into purple stairs. You can make it into purple slabs, and also purple pillars. Yeah, and that's not all you can do with it, because there is some way cooler things out here in the end. So let's see if we can find one. See if we can find one. Let's see. Is that one off in the distance? I think I might see one. No. Okay. I'm going to skip ahead until I find one of these, because they are very rare out here. Probably because they are extremely valuable. So I'm going to skip ahead until I find one. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I actually found one right after I paused it. Right after I paused it, not even 5 seconds later, I actually found one, and it's connected to the other thing that I was looking for. Look at that. So, you got these new end cities. They're made completely out of endstone and purple. They got some new mobs in them, and you also get a ship. a ship. The ship is the most valuable one. But as you can see, these things are massive. These are pretty massive. This is actually... I saw one that was a lot bigger than this. But this one is pretty big too. So let's find the entrance. The entrance should be down here. Yes, here's those new blocks. These guys. These guys. Yeah. Or new mobs, I should say, because if we go into survival... Look at that! Oh god, he's shooting at me. He's shooting at me. Kill it, kill it, kill it. You can kill the projectiles, but if you get hit by a projectile, which I'll let myself get hit, you will float. You will float. They'll do damage, and you will float up in the air. It gives you a levitation effect, which is really freaking cool. You can't really control it much. You can control kind of what direction you're going, but you can't go up or down or anything. So that they're kind of scary. You might die from them, but they could be kind of useful if you're going through these towers and you need to get up a lot faster. But so you're going to want to have some protection, because those guys will keep shooting at you. They're homing missiles, so they basically won't miss, but sometimes they will shoot each other. You can actually kill these guys like this. If they are closed and you hit a certain part of their block, the arrows will actually bounce off, so you got to be careful about that if you're shooting in a confined place. But they are really awesome. So you go up here. You got some parkour and stuff, of course, because that's Minecraft. You get these new blocks right here, end rods. I don't really know if you can make these, but they're really cool. They're like torches. They can be placed on the side, and then on the bottom. They can be placed on the top. They can be placed on the other side. They can be placed on each other. It's really crazy. They are awesome, and I got some cool ideas for those for the mech suit. We can light up the place with that. We can put them as like antennas, like we can make some make it look like wireless redstone stuff. I got some cool ideas for those. But we're not going to be doing much redstone for a while in the snapshots at least until the next snapshot, because I want to see what else we have in there, because as far as the Redstone Creations, there's not really much in here. Okay, I'm looking for a chest, because there's chests in these things, but I haven't seen one. I didn't see one. These are kind of for if you have an ender pearl, so you can try to hit that ship without actually having to pillar up to it. That's what I think these are. But it's really hard to hit it, so I'm not going to try that. I'm just going to float over to it. Okay, let's see. Is there a chest in here? No. Looks like this one doesn't have any chests anywhere. There should be a chest somewhere. Either a chest up here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then there's another side to it. There's banners up there. That's pretty dang cool. Okay, let's go to the top of this one. Ooh, this one. Ooh, he just broke that chest. He just broke that chest. Got iron ingots. Got gold. Got iron leggings. Okay, let's go up even higher. And let's get out here. Is there anything? Okay, we go down. Chest. No. So there's just the chest in the big room. The big room, which was it this room? No. It was this room. Right? Yeah. Okay. So, look at this. Okay. Iron. Looks like they might have changed it up, because these were really OP, these chests. They had diamond armor and stuff. Looks like it's mostly iron. Iron unbreaking. Ooh, that's a good sword. Sharpness 3, fire aspect 2, looting 2, unbreaking 3. Just for climbing one of these towers, you get that sword. That is pretty freaking nice. That's a nice sword. You get a lot of iron. You get a lot of gold. You'll get some diamonds, I think. Hopefully they haven't changed that. Okay, so let's actually go out to the... Actually, I can just break through here. Let's go actually out to the ship, because the ship is one of the coolest. You'll get some good loot in this ship. Okay. So, you will have to face off against... There's one of these guys around here somewhere. Here he is. You'll have to face off against these guys on these ships as well, which is way more dangerous than in there, because you're kind of out in the open, and you could fall into the abyss. So you don't want to do that. But in these ships are I don't think there's anything up here. Yeah, there's nothing up here. But in these ships is very, very useful stuff. So you have instant health 2 potions. You got a broom stand. You got more chests down here. And look at this. A beacon. A free beacon. You don't have to go kill a wither. don't have to really, you just have to kill the ender dragon and then just go over to one of these ships and boom, beacon. And these ships spawn randomly, so there's more than one ship, which is pretty awesome. You can get a load of beacons. You just have to travel pretty far. But yeah, you get a beacon plus 9 iron, and it already has speed on it. Look at that. I didn't even notice that we had speed. And then we got one of these guys here, and we got 2 chests. Let's look at these chests. Ooh, look at that. Protection 3, Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking, Aqua Affinity, Fire. Okay, Aqua Affinity and Fire Protection 4. We got Aqua Affinity, Fire Protection, and Unbreaking. Are those the same? Yeah, those are the same. Those are all the same. Okay. 3 of the same ones. We got 3 diamonds. I was going to say. We got 3 diamonds. Respiration 3. Fire Protection 4. Aqua Affinity 1. That's a good helmet. That is a good freaking helmet. Holy crap. It's only fire protection, but still, that is really good. Okay, and then you get a lot of obsidian as well. So that's just, those are the ships and the end cities. They're really cool. I'm waiting for some more new mobs, because right now it's just these things, the shulkers, that's what they're called, and the endermen that spawn out here. We don't really see much. They're not really spawning out here. They do spawn out here, but I'm not really seeing any. We are on normal at least. Let's change it to hard. Yeah, they might have to change the spawning because there's no endermen spawning out here. I think that's a bug. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. But I'd like to see some, maybe the endermen only spawn near the end cities and near where the ender dragon is, and maybe like have some new mobs out here with these chorus plants. That'd be really cool. But I do like these shulkers. They're really useful. Not really useful. Well, they can be useful, but they are really awesome. They're really awesome, and they're a pretty cool concept, and I'd like to see more, maybe like a big endermite or something that lives in these chorus plant forests. That'd be pretty cool. But guys, I just wanted to show you this this snapshot, kind of like a snapshot review for this redstone episode. And let's get back to the actual redstone world so we can sign off. Okay, here we go. So guys, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Let me fill up these holes right there. And this snapshot is pretty dang awesome. And they said that there's still stuff that they haven't put in here yet that they're going to put in 1.9, so I'm waiting for that because that's going to be amazing. But there's not much redstone because it is a combat update, so there's mostly combat stuff. There's dual wielding, there's new arrows. The arrow, if you didn't notice, the arrow actually has a pullback animation in the actual right here. You'll watch that. It actually pulls the arrow back. It shows the arrow being pulled back. So that's pretty cool. The arrows actually render good. As you can see, they render all the way over there, which is nice because, as you know, on this world, we've had issues with them not really showing up before. But they actually render all the way out pretty far. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, this new snapshot is pretty amazing, and I can't wait for 1.9. So guys, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you guys next time.